today's class, and today's topic is decimal number system and standard form of number. We have already studied about these topics somewhere a little bit. As first one, decimal number system, we are having a number and we used to expand that number like this way in our junior classes. Like this is the number and I want to expand it. Earlier what we used to do, we are writing the digit like 6 at 10,000 place. So 6 multiplied by 10,000. We are expanding the number basically. Then 9 at 1,000 place, so plus 9 multiplied by 1,000. 8 at 100th place, so 8 multiplied by 100. 4 at 10th place, so 4 multiplied by 10. And 3 at 1's place, so 3 multiplied by 1. We used to do this expansion of number, or we can say we used to do the expanded form of number like this way. Now, in this chapter, exponents in power, or I can say how we can expand a number in exponential form of 10. This is the way we used to do it. Now there is a slighter change, like we are not going to write this 10,000 in this way and we are going to represent 10,000 in the exponential form of 10. So it will be like same. We are expanding the number this way earlier. Now it will become 6 multiplied by, now we are not writing this 10,000 as we used to do. We will write this 10,000 as 10 raised to the power 4, or we will represent this 10,000 in exponential form of 10. That's it we have to do in the expansion of number or in decimal number system. Like we can expand the number in this way also. It is nothing difficult. We are just changing this 10,000, 1,000 and places basically, place values of the digits into exponential form of 10. Same 9 here and this 1,000 can be written as 10 raised to the power 3. After that this 8 here and 10 raised to the power 2. Next 4 multiplied 10 raised to the power, there is nothing, it is only 1 10, so it will be 10 raised to the power 1. After that plus 3 multiply this 1. How can we change or how can we represent this 1 in the exponential form of 10? We can write it as 10 raised to the power 0, because we know as we have studied law of exponent, any number, any non-zero number having power 0 is equals to 1. So this 10 raised to the power 0 will be 1. So this is how we represent or how we expand a number in exponential form of 10. This is very same. We are just changing this representation of 1,000 to this representation. Next one is the standard form. Basically, we are dealing with very large number in this chapter. So here also a number can be written in standard form. There are very large numbers. Suppose mass of Earth, you can see mass of Earth, very large number, and this is kg. Number of stars in the galaxy, we cannot count, still we are having a number, approximate counting of that number. So here it is written, it is a very large number. Radius of Earth, it is a large number. So when we deal with these large numbers, we are actually reducing them to one standard form, and that is called standard form of notation of any number. What is that basically? It is we are representing any large number in between 1 and 10. When we represent any large number in between 1 and 10 with multiplied with 10 raised to the power some power. So this is it. What is the standard form of notation? A number when expressed with decimal number. A number which will be expressed with decimal number. We need to place the decimal number between 1 and 10 and multiplied by power of 10. Suppose, let's understand this with an example. We are having mass of Earth larger number. So what we need to do, it's a very big number. We need to represent this number in between 1 and 10 only. So how we can do that? We just need to do one thing, that decimal place should be placed just after the 1 digit from the left side. From the left side, you can see this is the left side here. From the left side, just after the 1 digit, place the decimal. So it will be 5.98. You can see here 598000. We are having this number. So what we have done, we have placed the decimal just after the first digit from the left side. It become 5.98. We are just writing non-zero number and not writing all these zeros. Just the non-zero number. Non-zero numbers are 5, 9 and 8. So we have represented it like here, 5.98. You can see this decimal number is in between 1 and 10 only. This decimal number 5.98 lies between 1 and 10 only. So first part we have done with the standard form. After that we need to multiply this decimal number with the power of 10. And from where it is coming? We are going to count the number of digits after the decimal. What we are going to count? Number of digits after the decimal. We are placing the decimal here. Now count the number of digits after this decimal. So here it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. How many digits are there after this decimal? 24. So we are going to write it like 10 raised to the power 24. This is the standard form of any number. You need to represent any bigger number in between 1 and 10. You have to represent any larger number as a decimal number between 1 and 10. After that, multiply it with the power of 10. Power of 10 will be how much power we have to write. It depends on the number of digits after the decimal. It is fixed that decimal has to be placed just after the first digit from the left side. Similarly here we are doing it like the number of stars in galaxy, we are having this one here. So just after the first digit, place the decimal just after the first digit. We need to place it here. So it will be 1 decimal 0. It will be 1 decimal 0. Now as we are placing the decimal here, after this decimal, how many zeros are there or how many digits are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it is 11 digits after the decimal. It can be 0 or it can be non-zero. 11 digits, so we will write 10 raised to the power, multiply 10 raised to the power 11. I hope this one is clear to all of you. Let's do one more example. This is the radius of Earth, 63,71,000 meter. Again, we are going to represent this radius of Earth in standard form. Standard form means representation of the number in decimal number between 1 and 10 only. So, we will place the decimal just after the first digit, that means after 6. Place the decimal after 6, it will be, and write all the non-zero number. 6 decimal 371. 6 decimal 371. After that, multiply by 10 raised to the power. Power will be decided by this, that how many digits are there after decimal. Decimal is here now. Decimal is here. Count the number of digits. 1, 2, 3. We also need to count these non-zero new digits like 3, 7, 1. We also need to count them. So digits after the decimal are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it is 10 raised to the power 6 meter. This is the standard form of notation. Let's move to some of the questions and examples. Example number 10. Express in standard form. Just we have done the same questions. Like you are having a larger number, change it into standard form. For that, place the decimal just after the first digit from the left side. So, decimal will be placed after this 3. 3.26. Write all the non-zero number 3.26. After that, multiply it by power of 10. Power will be count the number of digits after decimal. Right now, here is the decimal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it will be 10 raised to the power 11. Next one, diameter of sun is given. This one, you will place the decimal just after first digit. Place the decimal after first digit. That means 1.4. I am writing non-zero number, not the zeros. 1.4. Now multiply it by 10 raised to the power. Power will be decided by the number of digits after decimal. Here is the decimal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. After the decimal there are 9 digits. So it will be raised to the power 9. Diameter of sun in the standard form will be 1.4 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 9. You can see in the standard form as well that the decimal numbers are lying between 1 and 10 only. 3.26 it's between 1 and 10. 1.4 it's also between 1 and 10. Now let's move to the exercise innings 4.3. That first question is asking express in expanded form using exponents. As we were doing the expansion of number in the junior classes, this is same, just that the places, the place values you are writing like 10,000, 1,000, 100, 10, etc. You need to represent those into power of 10. So if you will do the expansion in the way you used to do, it will be like 1 multiplied by, it is 1 cents, 100, 1,000, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh, crore, 10 crore. So you will multiply it by 10 crore. After that you will add 6 multiplied by 1 crore. So basically you used to do that. Now there is no need to write these zeros, like there is no use of writing these plus 0, plus 0, plus 0. So basically this is the expanded form of this given particular number. Now it is saying expanded form but using exponents. So what you need to do? You need to change these numbers into power of 10. Then it will become 1 multiply 10 raised to the power 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10 raised to the power 8 plus 6 multiply 10 raised to the power 7. You can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 10 raised to the power 7. So this is the expansion or the expanded form of this number in the using exponents. I hope this is clear to all of you. Next one here is same again. It is like we are having zeros in between the number. Zeros are there in between the number, so we can skip these zeros as so how we will write it? Like 4 multiplied 10 raised to the power. I am writing this. So what is the place value of this? You will count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it will be 10 raised to the power 7. Plus this 0. We can skip this 0 because 0 is having no place value, or 0 place value 0 will be 0 only. So we are skipping this one. Now coming back to this one, this 4. power, count it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it will be 10 raised to the power 5. After that, these two zeros we can skip. The same reason, place value of 0 is 0 only. Write this 4, that this is 4 into 10 raised to the power 2. After that, this 4 is having 4 into 4 multiplied 10 raised to the power 1 only. And this 0 is having again 0 is having place value 0 only. So this is the answer. Next one a little different. We are having a number which is written in standard form. You can see decimal is placed after first digit and it is multiplied by power of 10. So what we will do, we will change it into this simple number or this simple number, I can say, like this one. So how will you do? It is like when you will multiply this number with 10 raised to the power 4, that means it is like 4.57 multiplied by 10,000. 10 raised to the power 4 is 10,000. When you will multiply this, we have studied this multiplication of decimal number with 10, 100 or 1000. What we do, we shift this decimal to the right side. So how many times we have to shift this? Till how many places we have to shift this decimal? 4 places. So it will be like here it is already. It is here only. So it will shift 4 places to the right. So 1 place, 2 places. 2 places are here only. Now we will write 2 more places. So when you will multiply this number with 1000, you are getting this simpler number, this one. Now write the expanded form of this number. So it will be 4 into 10 raised to the power 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus 5 into 10 raised to the power 5 multiplied 10 raised to the power 1, 2, 3. Then plus 7 multiplied 10 raised to the power, you can count 7 multiplied, it is 7 on 100th place. So 7 multiplied 10 raised to the power 2. And we can skip these 2 zeros because 0 place value of 0 is 0 only. Let's move to the next question. Express in standard form. Again, we are going to do the same question, but a little different part. Look at this. Standard form means the decimal should be just after first digit. First digit from the left side. You can see here the decimal is already placed, but it is at the wrong place. It should be here after first digit. It is here right now. It is here right now. But it should be here in between 8 and 7. So we need to shift this decimal from here to here because the standard form says the value should lie between 1 and 10 only. So we are shifting this decimal to this side, to the left side just after the first digit, after 8, or we can say in between 8 and 7. So it will be like 8.701236. We have written all the digits because all the digits are like non-zero numbers. Okay. After that, what we need to do is multiply it with power of 10. Now the thing is here only. We will multiply it with power of 10, but now how it will be decided? We were doing in the previous example, we have done that we have counted the number of digits after the decimal. Like here is the decimal, we are counting all the digits here. But right now the decimal was already somewhere in between the number. Here it was already. So now how many places we have shifted the decimal? We need to count that and then raise the power of 10. We are not going to count all the digits because decimal was already here in between 3 and 6. So count the number of places we have shifted the decimal. We have shifted the decimal from here to here. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 places we have shifted side to left side. This is the standard form. This is the standard form. You can see the number is written in between 1 and 10 with the power of 10. Next one we are having this number. It is already written with the power of 10 right now. But so what we need to do? You can see there is one thing missing, the decimal. Okay, power of 10 is here, but decimal is missing. So we need to place the decimal. When we will place the decimal just after the first digit, it will be 5.55. We know that we need to place the decimal after first digit. So we have placed the decimal here after the first digit from the left side, 5.55. Multiply. We are not writing this one up right now. We are just changing this 555 into standard form. So we have placed the decimal after the first digit. Now what to do? Raise 10 raised to the power. Count the number of digits after decimal. There are 2 digits, so it will be 10 raised to the power 2. Now we have changed this 555 into standard form by placing the decimal and raising the power of 10. With that we are having this one also, 10 raised to the power 7. Now if you know, we have studied law of exponent. So in that case we are having 2 exponential number with same basis in multiplication. In that case what we do? We add the powers. So add the powers, it will be 5.55 multiplied 10 raised to the power 9. This is the standard form of this given question. Next one is easier. It is just that it is written in words. Change it into the number 50 million. How we will write 50 million in numbers? So write it down like 50 million. It will be, this is 50 billion it is. So we are writing it here. 50 billion will be written as, it is an international system. Ones, tens, 100, 1000, 10,000, 100,000, million, 10 million, 100 million, billion, 10 billion. 50 billion we have written. Now change this one into standard form. It will be 5.0. Place the decimal after first digit. Here we have placed the decimal. Count the number of digits after decimal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it is 5.0 multiplied 10 raised to the power 10. I hope the standard form is now clear. We have done various examples in this class. After that, find the numbers. We have to find the numbers of these standard form. We are having standard form of the number. Find the number of that. Chalo. What we will do? Here it is 9.012 multiplied 10 raised to the power 4 means 10,000. It's the same concept we were using in decimals chapter. We need to shift this step. When we multiply a decimal number with the multiple of 10, then we shift the decimal to the right side. Right side, how many places? 1, 2, 3, 4 places. You can see 3 places are already here. We need one more place. So it will be like 1 place shifted, 2nd place, 3rd place, and this is the 4th place. This is the answer. That's it. Next one, same. The decimal is here. We need to shift the decimal how many places? 4 places. To which side? To right side. Because we are multiplying. When we multiply, we shift the decimal to the right side. But how many places? 4 places. So here it is here. When we will shift it to the right side 4 places, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4. It will be after 7. So it will become 31407 decimal 1. Next one, express in standard form. Again we have to change it. Now it will be very clear. The thing is, the question is written in the statement form. The question is, Earth has approximately this much cubic kilometer of seawater. The capacity of seawater is given any number, it is a very large number, change it into the standard form. So when we will change this number into standard form, it will be, place the decimal after first digit 1.353, write all the non-zero digits, count, after that multiply by 10 raised to the power. Power will be decided by the number of digits after decimal. So after decimal we are having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It is 9 digits are there. So answer is 1.353 multiplied 10 raised to the power 9 cubic kilometer. Earth is having this much of sea water. So I hope standard form and the expanded form is clear how we express these two topics into exponential form. So till now we have discussed the introduction of exponents and powers, laws of exponents and powers, how to write the expanded form of number in terms of exponential form of 10, and then the standard form. So we have completed the chapter exponents and power. Now we are going to discuss and solve some of the questions related to NEP we are having. We are having first criteria mental maths question. First part, that is 1 raised to the power 0, 2 raised to the power 0, 3 raised to the power 0 till 100 raised to the power 0. We need to find the sum of these numbers. So as we have studied that a raised to the power 0 is equals to 1. Any number having power 0 is equals to 1. So all of these numbers will be equals to 1. What we are doing? 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 until 100. So we are adding 1 how many times? 100 times. So answer will be 100 only. 1 plus 1 2, 2 plus 1 3, 3 plus 1 4. So we are doing this till 100 power 0. So answer will be 100 only. After that, standard form of 2187. Place the decimal after first digit, that is 2.2 decimal 187. Then multiply it with the power of 10, and power of 10 will be the digits after the decimal. 1, 2, 3. There are 3 digits, so it will be 10 raised to the power 3. After that, do the reciprocal of this particular calculation. You can see here you need to solve this arrangement first. After that, do the reciprocal of the answer of this simplification. So when you will solve this, you will see this is minus 4, this is minus 4. They both the exponential number are having same basis, that is minus 4. And they are being divided. In that case, according to law of exponent, we do the subtraction of the powers. So it will be minus 4 raised to the power, subtract the powers. 3 minus 2, that will be equals to minus 4 raised to the power 1. You can skip writing this 1 or you can write it, so it will be basically equals to minus 2. When you are doing the reciprocal of this number, it will become 1 upon minus 4, or you can say minus 1 upon 4. In reciprocal, sign will not change. It's just that numerator will become denominator and denominator will become numerator. So it is like this one, and we have to do the reciprocal. The answer is minus 1 upon 4. After that, next one, value of this arrangement. So here you can see this one, 5 raised to the power 0, 1. 7 raised to the power 0, 1. 8 raised to the power 0 is also 1. In this bracket, you can see same basis, different powers being divided, powers will be subtracted. So it will be a raised to the power 5 minus 3, also it is raised to the power 2. Now 1 plus 1 plus 1, 3, multiply by a raised to the power 2 outside the bracket, it is also raised to the power 2. Power of power means power will be multiplied. So it will be 3 multiply a raised to the power 4, or you can simply write 3a raised to the power 4. This is the answer. Next up we have focus Olympiad question. Question number 1 that says, if you are having 1 by 5 raised to the power 3y equals to 0.008, then find the value of this one. For that, to find the value of this one, you need to find the value of y first. And how you can find the value of y? By making this exponential number and this number equal. So how you will do that? We will change this one first in the exponential form. How we can do that? 1 upon 5 raised to the power 3y. Change this decimal number into fraction. When you will change it into fraction, it will be 8 divided by 1000. How 1000? You can see decimal is here. If you want to remove this decimal, we need to write something in the denominator. 1, 2, 3. There are 3 decimal places. So we are writing 1000. I hope this much is clear. We just have changed this number, this decimal number in the fraction. Now, as we have done so much of question, we know that this 8 can be represented as 2 raised to the power 3 in exponential form. And this 1000 can be represented as 10 raised to the power 3 in exponential form. If you don't know how to do that, you can do the factorization. But it's very clear. Now, bases are different but powers are same. This power can be written once outside the bracket like this one. I hope this much is clear. We have changed the decimal number into fraction. Then these numbers are whole numbers. We have changed it into exponential form. Exponential form are having same powers. So we have written power once outside the bracket. Now you can see 2 upon 10 can be simplified into 1 upon 5. 2 ones are 2, 2 5s are 10. So it is 1 upon 5 raised to the power 3. This 8 upon 1000 is now become 1 upon 5 raised to the power 3. So that means this is equals to this one. 1 upon 5 raised to the power 3y is equals to 1 upon 5 raised to the power 3. Bases are same. In what condition these exponents can be equal? When their powers will be same. So by this we can say power 3y will be equals to 3. When you will simplify it, by the 3 is in multiplication with y, it will go in division. So y will be equals to 3 divided by 3, that is equals to 1. What is the value of y now? 1. But is this the final answer? No. We need to find the value of y, but it is actually asking 0.25 raised to the power y. Y is now 1. So 0.25 raised to the power 1 will be, we will write it like 0.25 raised to the power 1 will be equals to 0.25 only. This is the answer. Next one is somewhat similar question. You can see here that this and these two exponential numbers are having same basis, and these exponential numbers are being multiplied with the same basis. So powers will be added. Add the power 5 upon 3 raised to the power minus 5 plus 11 equals to the other side it is 5 upon 3 raised to the power 8 plus x. So when you will solve it, minus 5 plus 6 plus minus is minus. So it will be 5 raised to the 5 upon 3 raised to the power 6 equals to 5 upon 3 raised to the power 8 plus x. bases are same, when bases are same, these exponential number can only be equal when these powers will be same. So equate the powers, it will be 6 equals to 8 plus x. When you will shift this one, this constant number to the other side, it will be 6 minus 8 is equals to x. X, value of x will be minus 2. You need to find the value of x only. Value of x will be minus 2. Next one we have assertion reasoning question. Here is an assertion given that this 4 raised to the power 3 multiplied 2 raised to the power 3 multiplied 25 raised to the power 0 is equals to 512, and the reason is given here. So first we will check if the assertion is right or wrong. So it is 4 raised to the power 3, 2 raised to the power 3 inside the bracket. After that it is 225 raised to the power 0. Inside the bracket you can see bases are not same but the powers are same. In that case, if the powers are same and the numbers are being multiplied, bases will be multiplied and power will be written like this. And 25 raised to the power 0, any number power 0, that is 1. So when you will do this, 4 2s are 8, 8 raised to the power 3 multiply 1 is 8 raised to the power 3 only. This doesn't mean 8 multiplied by 3, it means 8 multiplied by itself 3 times. So it is like 8 multiply 8, that gives you 5 1 2. So the solution of this is coming 5 1 2, that means the assertion is true. Okay. Now the reason is given. If the bases are different, powers are same and they are being multiplied, we multiply the bases and write the power once. That's okay, that's correct. And the second one we are using in this solution, that x raised to the power 0, any number raised to the power 0 is equals to 1. That's also correct. These are the two laws we have used in this calculation. So assertion is true because the answer is coming same and we have followed these two law of exponent in solving this, so this reason is also true. So what will be the answer of this question? That assertion and reason both are true. Assertion is true and reason is also true. Assertion and reason both are true. So I hope this is very clear to everyone. So that's it for today. Revise the chapter, do the questions, and all the best all of you.